Hello everybody, it's me, your good friend Sparky, and welcome to what I presume is going to be the finale of the Pokémon Trading Card Game. Or at least, I'm going to make sure it's the finale. We are in the middle of our final battle with the legendary Super Ronald and his legendary Ronald deck with all the legendary Pokémon cards, because in true rival fashion, he got here first and got them before us. So we need to prove to him what a absolute scrub he is, and just go for the jugular, take out Ronald, and make him look pathetic. Hello, Zapdos. We're gonna put you on the bench. And you know what we're gonna do next? We're gonna use Super Energy Retrieval. Because a lot of our energy cards ended up in the discard. Really? Only 3? I thought it was more than that. Oh well. We kind of wasted that, but that's fine. We can still prepare things. With any luck, we can take out this Dratini right here with a singular Thunder Punch. Come on, heads. Give me heads, please. Yes, thank you. Okay. That easily takes care of that. The Dratinis are still a little scary because they can evolve into Dragonairs and they resist Psychic and it's all dumb and things like that. Here's another one. With any luck, we might be able to actually finish this off relatively quickly. He's using Scoop Up. Oh, he's using Scoop Up on Articuno so he can use its ability again. That's actually really smart, and I hate that it's so smart. Oh, dear. Darn it. Okay. So that means we're not going to be able to attack next turn, which is unfortunate. But it's not the worst thing in the world, I guess. Let's go. Keep Jinx going. And let's use Bill. If I can get my Alakazam, that would be swell. Because I'd like to heal up my... I'm just realizing we discarded a full energy to the graveyard, too. Still using Yu-Gi-Oh terms. The discard pile. We really could have used that with that paralysis there. Curse you, Ronald, and your genius tactical plays. I suppose he's the legendary Ronald for a reason. Let's get a lightning energy on Zapdos. Let's go for the Thunder Punch. Might be able to get another swift knockout here. Yes! Awesome! Alright, this might end sooner than I anticipated it did. It would, rather. I'll take that potion for certain. But now we've got to get through a Kangaskhan. A Kangaskhan who does not have all of his energy cards. And there's the legendary Zapdos. You put Zapdos into play during your turn. Do 30 damage to a Pokemon other than Zapdos chosen at random. Oh. Yeah, okay. That hurt a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright, but... Gonna use a potion on Kangaskhan. Heal him up a little bit. Or her up, excuse me. I guess we can get a second Kadabra going next turn. Though... Kadabra's not going to be able to do much against this Kangaskhan problem. Let's go for the Thunder Punch. If we can get a couple lucky coin flips here, which we're not at the moment, we can guarantee a knockout on Kangaskhan. And then maybe be able to take him out. Finish the turn without attacking. Okay. Aha, Alakazam. Cool. Let's do some of that. Start damage swapping. Pokemon Power. We're gonna heal up Electabuzz. Do it like that. Sure. The only problem here is that Ronald's got his back against the wall. I don't really know what he's planning, and he's still got legendary Pokemon cards on the bench. 2 Thunder Punches will guarantee a knockout, but I don't really know what else he's got planned. We're gonna go for it and see what happens. If he's got Switch or something in his hand, that's bad news for us, because he can easily swap Kangaskhan out for something else. Even if they're not necessarily prepared at the moment. Putting Dratini on the bench. Fire Energy on Dratini. And he finished the turn without attacking. Do you know what that means? Do you know what that means, folks? It means we can Thunder Punch the crap out of this Kangaskhan, and we win. Ronald did not have anything in his hand to help him, and we get the heads too, just as an extra bonus. And there we go. Kangaskhan was knocked out. We draw our last prize card, and that means, everybody, that we took all the prizes. And we beat the legendary Super Duper Ronald. I wasn't really expecting to do that 7 minutes into the episode, but here we are. No, how? How could I lose? I'm sorry, but the legendary Pokemon cards have chosen Sparky. The legendary Pokemon cards vanished from Ronald's deck because they're magical, apparently. No, my legendary Pokemon cards. No, no! And he flees in disgrace. Congratulations, Sparky. You are a card master worthy of inheriting the legendary Pokemon cards. The legendary Pokemon cards recognize you as a true master. Now go through the Hall of Honor and receive the legendary cards. We shall do just that. Let's talk to all these guys first, though. Hi. Please build a powerful deck around my card. Congratulations, my legendary card belongs to you. Please take good care of this card. Congratulations, you're the champ. My Zapdos card belongs to you. You played a wonderful match. The legendary cards seem pleased to be passed on to you, Sparky. Hurry and go through the Hall of Honor. Yeah, apparently these cards are just magical. The 4 legendary Pokemon cards float, glowing in the air. We received the legendary called Moltres, level 37. With its Fire Giver and Dive Bomb abilities. We received the legendary card Articuno, level 37. With Quick Freeze and Ice Breath, which I didn't actually get to see used at all. And we received the legendary Zapdos cards level 68. Kind of odd, but okay. Zapdos, Big Thunder, and we also received the legendary Dragonite level 41, which I don't think Dragonite can evolve at that level, so that's kind of weird. With Healing Wind and Slam. The legendary Pokemon cards speak to you. You who have inherited us, great card master. Our master must not forget, inheriting us does not make you a Pokemon card master. A true Pokemon card master is one who has the skill to use the abilities of the different cards and the courage to duel powerful opponents. And most of all, the ability to love the Pokemon Trading Card Game, no matter what. Win or lose, a new journey has just begun. And that's the credits. I did not remember there being that much mysticism and things to the Pokemon Trading Card Game on Game Boy Color. But there we are. That is the last master beaten. We have defeated Ronald. We made him leave in disgrace. And we took all of his stuff. And we get to see the credits roll on, frankly, a very fun and very entertaining game. I love this game. I love the fact that it's available on Switch for people to just play, as long as they have the, you know, Switch Online subscription. But man, this game is fun, and just brings me back to a time when the Pokemon Trading Card Game was just somewhat janky, but simple and fun goodness. It's not all about just laying down the insanely powerful Pokemon cards and things like that. It's about just a simple back and forth experience. You don't put down your, like, Pokemon VX, Ace, Gigantamax, whatever, and just obliterate everything on your opponent's field with one attack. You know, it's just simple fun. It's like a simple amount of, like, strategy and funness that I feel like is kind of lost in the newer games. But at the same time, it's really, I can't totally fault for the newer game for being the way it is. It's just kind of the way card games evolve over time, I guess, where they gradually get more and more crazy, where they're kind of just like a completely different experience than their former selves. But man, if you only know modern Pokemon cards and you wanted to experience what the game was like in the old days, give this game a go. It's right on the Switch, it's easy to access and play, it's a lot of fun, and I like it a lot. I love this game. I'm glad to be able to play through it and experiencing it again. There are a couple subjects to bring up with the Pokemon Trading Card Game on Game Boy Color, though. One is the Challenge Cup, which we sort of experienced. Not really. We went to the Challenge Dome, and we were told the Challenge Cup wasn't being held. The thing with the Challenge Cup, I looked it up, is that it's held at set points in the game, I think after you get your 3rd medal and after you get your 5th medal. And if you kind of miss your opportunity to play at that point, you kind of miss out on the chance to participate in the Challenge Cup. The only way you can do it afterwards is beating the game, which we just did. And then randomly the Challenge Cup will be held every time you boot up the game. So we could technically do that, I guess, but I really don't see too much of a reason to, because it really just gets you promotional cards, and we already just went through and we beat the final boss of the game, basically. And, is that it? Nope, there we go. Yep, that's it. That's the credits. We're going back to the title screen. Huzzah! The Pokemon Trading Card Game. And let's continue from the diary. We're back in Dr. Mason's laboratory. Heck yeah. So yeah, we can go up to the Challenge Hall, I guess, and see what's going on here. Hi. Greetings, welcome to the Challenge Hall. This is where the Challenge Cup is held. The Challenge Cup may start at any time, so please visit the Challenge Hall often. Yeah, it doesn't seem like anything's going on right now. You just get a couple select promotional cards that you can only get from this particular event in the game. And like I said, there's a random chance of it happening after you beat the game and every time you boot up your save file from now on. So I guess if you want the extra challenge, you can do that, but after beating the final boss, more or less, I don't really see much of a reason to go about it. We got our legendary cards. We've proven that our deck is awesome and super cool and all that. And there's still technically other cards we can get. We don't have everything yet. But I'd say that would probably be kind of a nice conclusion, just to finish it off with that. And, I mean, at this point, I'm just kind of rambling on. There's really not too much else to do, honestly. Just kind of wandering all over the place. I guess one other thing I can talk about is the fact that this game actually has a sequel. The Pokémon Trading Card Game 2, which, Pokémon Trading Card Game 2, Here Comes Team Great Rocket, something like that. It ends up featuring... Oh, hi, Ronald. What you doing, loser? Huh? Oh, it's you, Sparky. I couldn't believe I could lose, but now I understand. The fun thing about the Pokémon Trading Card Game is not who wins or loses. I couldn't inherit the legendary Pokémon cards because all that was important to me was winning. But now I understand. What's important is to love each card, to use all the different cards to build different types of decks, and play against different people. So, Sparky, will you play with me again? With all sorts of different decks? And this time I'm not gonna lose. Well, it's nice to know that Ronald learned a moral lesson here. But yeah, the sequel to this game. It exists, and it's got, like, kind of a more structured plot going on than was in this game, with basically its own evil team, Team Great Rocket, coming through and causing chaos. So, in a way, it resembled the regular Pokemon games, like, a little more than this one did. Hi, Cat. Just thought I'd stop by and see you one more time. The legendary cards are very pretty. They're very sparkly. You'll be happy to know. I have them now, because I'm awesome. And yeah, it's much more of a kind of story-based experience. Oh, hello. We haven't encountered you yet. Let's finish this off with a little more fun. Imakuni? Huh? Who are you? Who? Me? You don't know who I am? I am the super musical star Imakuni? I'll sing the Poké Rap. You dance. La di da di la di da. La di da, la di da. Hey! Move those feet. What? Cards? You want to duel me? Okay, but if I win, you dance. Yes, we would. Okay, a one-match duel with 6 prizes, whatever that means. Strange life form Imakuni? Imakuni deck. Yeah. I don't totally know the story behind this guy, but Imakuni was kind of like a Japanese, like, celebrity, I guess, that ended up, like, associated with the Pokemon Trading Card Game, and he ended up making a cameo in this game with his own very bizarre theme music. So why not? Let's have one more battle to see us off with Imakuni, since we got the chance to say hello to him. I don't know if we're even gonna finish this battle. I don't know how long this is going to go. But let's just go ahead and do it anyway. Toss that coin. One more battle to finish things off with. Far-fetched. Like the energy on Psyduck. He's using birds. I approve. Let's see what we can do here. We're gonna energy search. Revelating energy. But yeah, this sequel, it's definitely a different kind of experience than this game. But the unfortunate thing about it is that it was never officially translated into English, which is definitely a problem, I guess. There does exist an unofficial patch for the game, a fan translation of it, and I'd honestly consider playing that, but I'm not sure when I'd be getting to it, honestly. I'd have to, like, you know, get the patch and kind of work with it, see what it's like. I would definitely be interested in checking out the sequel in full. I played a little bit of it, untranslated at one point, I think. But I'd definitely be willing to check it out more. But it's just a shame that it never actually got, like, an official release. I mean, it's a Pokemon game. Well, we knocked out Farfetch'd. It's like a Pokemon game, man. Why wouldn't you translate all of them to English? It's definitely a shame. And it also, I can't remember. I think it came out around the time Generation 2 was becoming a thing. I don't remember exactly when. I don't remember if it came out before or after Generation 2 launched. But I know you can get, like, a Lugia card in the game. And the game also actually introduced the ability to, like, choose your gender, choose your protagonist. There was a female counterpart to our main character here. So it might have actually given players that option before Pokemon Crystal, which is interesting. Yeah, let's just Psychic Energy. Pin Missile, please. Let's see what we can do here. That's 1. That's 2. And that's 3. That's 1 dead Psyduck. 120 damage due to weakness. Yes, indeed. Draw 1 prize. But he doesn't have any more Pokemon on the field. So, 1 more victory for the road, I suppose. Hey, you're pretty good. I'll give you this booster pack. So don't tell anyone I lost, okay? Another booster pack just for the heck of it. Pinsir, plus power, Growlithe, Professor Oak. Another Professor Oak, we could have used that a lot. Goldeen, Meowth, Bill. More Bills. Magnemite, Machop, Grass Energy. Why are all these cool cards in these booster packs after we already beat the game? Blastoise, Golem. Energy Retrieval, Pokemon Flute, Ghastly, Gust of Wind, Eevee, Pidgey, Caterpie, Water Energy. And he gives us another booster pack. Ninetales, Jolteon, Mr. Fuji, Pokemon Center, Mankey, Meowth, Mysterious Fossil, Oddish, Drowsy, Shelter. And yet another booster pack. Dang, Imakuni. Hitmonlee, Golduck, Maintenance, Slowbro, Zubat, Doduo, Recycle, Gambler, Magnemite, Grimer. In both cards and dance, Soul and Rhythm are the secret. Hey, that sounds pretty cool. Maybe I'll become a poet. And off he goes. The thing with Imakuni is that he basically shows up at random in the clubs whenever you enter this little common area. So I'm glad we got to see him and battle him at least once before we finish things off. But yeah, I'd say that's going to be it for the Pokemon Trading Card Game. We might still check out the sequel someday. It would definitely be nice if maybe they put it on Switch Online and we could check it out that way. Maybe they translate it for the first time. You never know. It could happen. That would be really cool anyway. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it for this one. So, thank you very much for watching. This is your good friend Sparky. I will check you out. Check you out. I'll check you out. I'll see. What? I'm not gonna check you out. That would be very inappropriate. I'll see you next time in the next project. Where did that come from? What was my brain trying to say? Oh dear. Yeah. Bye. Oh yeah, and this is your good friend Sparky signing off and all that junk. See you around, I guess. Man, I think Imakuni did something to my brain there.